July 11th means that I'm on postcard number 11 for July Postcard Play, hosted by Carrie the Crafter. Welcome to the Messy Junk Room, where we create whatever! As the days go by, this pile gets smaller and this pile gets bigger. That's what I've done so far. 10 postcards. I was going through these, trying to pick one that would work for the little idea that I have, and none of these work. There's no rule to say that I have to use up my prepared postcards. No rule that says that. I just got them ready beforehand, and none of them are working for me today. Let's make a new one. I'm going to use this craft cardstock. We need to make sure that the postcard is 4 by 6. Now, Carrie the Crafter is the one who came up with this challenge, 4 by 6. It also has to have, that came from the jelly plate. Whether you've done it yourself, or someone else did it for you, you purchase a digi-kit of jelly prints, or maybe you got some in Happy Mail. Also has to have the number corresponding with the day. Today is the 11th of July 2024, and I was given this package of stickers, and if I can find, it has a sheet for every month. March. Oh, they're not in order. Go figure. January, February, March, September, August, July. And I was thinking that I'm just going to use July 11th, because there's no year on them that I can see. So we'll use them. I'm going to cover this with this jelly plate print. It's a gorgeous, rich brown, and there's a little bit of metallic coming through. It is pretty. I've got a whole box of jelly plate prints because I love jelly plate printing, but I produce them faster than I use them. So I'm going to just put that right here. Make sure that the glue goes right to the edge, or you might have to go back in with the glue. Love it, even with the wrinkles. Doesn't have to be perfect, that just adds some texture. But I want to make sure that it is adhered well. And this is the star of the show today. This is a vintage envelope. It almost feels like a wax paper. It's not vellum. It's waxier than that. And it's vintage. It held postage stamps at one time. And I want to lay the whole thing on there. And then I want to put an envelope this size on top. And then this envelope on top of that. And then each envelope have something in them. I have a few of these, and I was quite puzzled because this was all glued down and this was not. And I'm like, that's a strange way to do an envelope. But I took it apart because I want to use this as a template for one of these gorgeous prints as the envelope. I discovered this color combination and I absolutely love these colors. Oh, so gorgeous. And I'm almost out of the paint that I used on these. This is going on. I'm not doing anything to this one because it's so beautiful as is. Even though I'm putting the whole thing down, I don't want to put glue all over the back because I don't want that to be seen. And I know art glitter glue dries clear, so if I just stick to the edges, I should be all right. And then this, I even like how it's bent and got some tear in the corner. And then you can still see what's behind it. Oh, see, I didn't get the glue all the way to the corner edges. Are you having fun with this? Have you joined in? You can join in anytime. You don't have to do every day. You can just do as many as you want, or just do one. But I like that. I might have to go on to something heavier, but we'll see. I'm going to trace it on the back side. And then I'll mark here, 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 and here so I know where to fold it. I will cut this out and I will be back. It's all cut out. Now I want to very, very gently line this up so I can make this as straight as possible. I just need a little help. I don't want to push down because it's going to tear on me. Just need a little help there. Just so it's straight-ish. Whoops, nope. That wasn't straight-ish. There we go, that's might be a little better. And then there. And there. And fold. Fold. And fold. And fold. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible, terrible. That's terrible. That needs to go up a little bit more. Wait. that must have been my cutting. Look at that. And then this. So if I look at the original one, put it back together, it had this open. These two were glued down. Well, they had glue on the sides, so this could be stuck down to it. Okay. Yep. Make sure that didn't stick inside. I think I'm gonna ink around this part because you can see my pencil marks still. This is not my juicy one. And I need a juicy one. That's even worse. So that I don't rip it. And I think I'm just going to do the 3 sides for right now. Because maybe that could be a pocket, another pocket. Potentially. But that does look pretty plain. Trace this. There's a print on this side too. Put some glue here. And then some glue here. Make sure nothing got glued down in there. And then we'll glue this. So no glue on this side. I want to get it so that it's still on. There. Oops. There's a little bit of glue leaking out there. Where'd my number go? July the 11th. I was thinking could go maybe down here. So maybe down here. I think down here. I'll use just a piece from this. this, and the back could be written on. And then that brings the background into one of the envelopes. So we can tuck that in there. Does that fit? That does fit. And then that brings this a little bit into there. It's a little bit tight. That's better. Do it on this side so I can see it. Maybe about there. Look at that. We can have a postcard on a postcard. I have this postage card stamp. So if I take this, that can go there. Okay. Let's do there. Perfect. A tiny stamp, which would probably be found in my faux postage stamps. Have this pair of scissors with the tiny stamp cut. We'll just put that right there. And then this also has the lines that are often found on this side to put the address. Perfect. We could do a little round. Maybe in a different color. Maybe it's a little color here. We can put that right there. I took that 11 off because on this postcard stamp set, it has this phrase that says, "The world before us is a postcard, and I imagine the story we are writing on it." And I thought that would be really perfect in that corner. I'll put it right here. I don't want to rock it because I want a crisp print. How'd I do? Yep, the world before us is a postcard, and I imagine the story we are writing on it. Perfect. I found a rub-on butterfly that I thought that's all I'm going to do is rub that right on there. And then I'll just write a little note. There, having a great time. We have a little note in here. And then something for in there. I'm tempted just to keep using this. I'm just going to leave this one for now. I don't think it needs anything on it at this moment. But some of the glue got in my way. So I might have to leave it untucked if it's not going to lay flat. Back to that 11. Thinking up here, kind of like a stamp. I love this one. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.